because we are fucking live.
Okay, motherfucker, I'm awesome. Sorry.
Well, you're awesome, and we're live right now, and they don't know.
Well, I'm trying to be awesome.
I'm fucking Spooky Z, and this is season 2 of the Loco Rundown. And you can see my face all up in the shit, but I don't know what it looks like.
Because I'm awesome.
Because he's awesome. No, you're not, dude. Stop lying.
Alright, I'm awesome.
Riding around in your mom's ride.
I'm awesome. I'm gonna turn on Google for you, alright?
Spend all his time online.
Because, motherfucker, I'm
awesome.
Alright. Well, you can be awesome too. Y'all smash that share button.
Yeah.
Let everybody know.
Space Force.
Don't be looking at my passwords. I saw you looking at my password.
One,
It's
two,
SA.
three, pass.
I've been looking at my
It's,
fucking hate when
my
you guys
password
look
is
at my
password.
Look, that's real.
What
Look,
is it?
hey,
Space
hey,
balls?
did you know that in 2017 on this day somebody got engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
Woo!
Woo.
Congratulations. Look, it looks
How's
like
she engaged with
it looks
that
like that's
person?
us right
I bet
there.
you she doesn't
Oh,
remember.
look how fucking good I am.
So, make sure you slide, catch, sit down as if you were sitting, please. That
I
would
just
be
didn't
your-
want to trap Spooky back there.
No, you're
supposed
good.
to. Yeah, look at there we go. We got a lot of likes. We got stir crazy in the hizzle.
Yeah.
I love that shit, man. Keep that shit going. It's like fireworks. 4th of July.
I am changing it up. I did just twist it a little bit, so I'm staying here to make sure that it looks good.
Well,
See, look.
motherfucker, it's time, so.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, just get this motherfucker shit going.
Oh, Kiana is in the bathroom.
She's
Grab
awesome.
my phone.
She's pooping.
Wait, did I already grab my phone?
No, I'll give it to you right now.
Oh, that is my phone. Why is I not recognizing my phone anymore?
Uh-oh.
Mom and Kiana pooping. She pooping.
I was brushing my teeth and stuff.
Well, whatever.
That is called proper hygiene.
That's
Thank
what
you.
you say when you're pooping.
Uh-huh.
I brush my teeth with poop.
Let me tell you, if I was pooping.
I brush my poop with
We
teeth.
wouldn't be here. We would have to evacuate the building.
Thank you. Thank you. You know it too.
Dynasty hooked me up, by the way, babe,
What?
Oh, nice.
with some paint.
Because every single time
Yeah,
we say
I
we're
did.
going to go to Easley's,
I'm
we
the
have
coolest.
something
Oh, you
else to
started
eat
already?
already.
Yeah, we started already.
Oh!
We are live. You
We're
pooping?
live.
She pooping.
Alright, say the clock.
They're lying.
Skips the leers the ball.
Hey.
The leers the ball. You're the ball. Welcome to the Local Rundown. Drop it.
The latest wicked sound.
Your ticket to that news underground.
Dynasty, your host, holding it down.
See, that's gonna be the season 2 theme music.
Fearfully deep. Got him!
That's awesome.
Got him.
That's awesome.
Got him! There's not even any music playing to this.
You know why it's not no music playing? Because
You're awesome.
Because I'm waiting for Nice Cast to turn on, man. Got Nice Cast.
Damn.
There we go.
Damn, son. Damn.
There we go. There we go. And there we go. And
There we go.
Oh, I don't have any.
Motherfucker.
There we go.
I
There
don't,
we go.
I don't have any
There we go.
sharing ability.
You don't need to do that. We got your phone.
Okay.
See, it goes like this. Welcome.
To the Local Rundown.
Drop it.
The latest wicked
Your
sound.
ticket.
For that news underground.
Dynasty, your host,
Holding it down. I gotta go like we gotta do that. We gotta do an extension for y'all, man.
Right?
Exactly, so we can get up in
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
and we gonna have our own version.
That's right.
Clear skin.
Did you know Spooky actually did the lyrics for that part?
He sounds like he's singing in Simlish.
Clear skin. Bar.
No.
He's only really good at that because they play The Sims so loud.
Got that damn filth, florin, filth, motherfucker. I don't know no damn filth, florin, filth.
Awesome. No, you're not, dude. Don't lie. I'm awesome. Drive around in my arms ride. I'm awesome. A quarter of my life gone by.
Cult is coming by tonight. Smash that fucking like button, hit that share button, invite all your homies, put it on their walls, take off your shirts, pull out your peckers, it's a fucking Loco Rundown.
Hashtag show them damn pepperoni sooner than later.
Woo!
Free ride.
Free ride.
In the middle. Lyrically, I'm not the best. Physically, the opposite of Randy Moss. And yet, so preposterous. Feel the awesomeness. The most obnoxious guest up at the sausage fest. Oh yes.
No Americano.
The girls are repulsive.
I do. I love to watch the Loco right now.
I'm as nervous as my cattle, Dirty Curtis. All my writtens are bitten and all my verses are.
Does that make me conceited that I watch myself on the Loco right now?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm on the Loco. I'm on the Loco rundown.
Gotta make sure, okay, I always gotta double check.
I'll be like, I'm like this song. I'm just like sitting there like, I'm awesome. I do. Sorry, but we are listening to Spose. I'm awesome.
Spose, you guys okay?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, I actually really like Spose.
Spose is, yeah, I suppose.
Gotta drink my smart water before the show, so I'm smarter.
I think you should share.
Full of IQ points. It's kind of like
Getting okay? Yeah, man. Fuck,
I
bro.
didn't see you in a minute.
We got up to a little bit of a late start, like a minute or
Next
two.
door, you. I know.
We snatched us some
I
chairs.
saw your arm
Some
go.
chairs for special guests that got cushions on the bottom, and then we got a third one back there, but those are still in the spot.
Listen, he wants to say how you doing it. Like that little muscle. I
Are you having guests, Mike?
Yeah, Colt. Monk's Properties, Monk's Lafayette Productions. They hang with Colt KDLT. Colt. Yeah, what did you think I was saying? Colt. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Colt. Yeah.
You say like this.
I actually say like my little sister was supposed to be a band called Paris, but there's like a V in the middle, like called Chris Hibris.
Look, the peace island. Rich.
Oh, Jason Strange is watching.
Jason Strange.
I spent ages 8 to 10 living in a motorhome with an ego the size of Tim Duncan. Even though I got shit for brains like a lumpkin. I'm 24 serving lobster rolls because I spent a decade filling optimals. And I'm not in the bomb and waiting on my game. I'm only
If you want to, you can take a quick run, or you can wait to the next music break and make that run. It's up to you.
was a fight here. If you got dandruff, if you drink light beer.
And I'm assassin.
But I'm awesome. No, you're not, dude. Don't lie.
You're not.
Awesome. Drive around in my mom's ride. Awesome. Quarter of my life gone by, and I met all my friends.
I walked to the car.
Motherfucker, I'm awesome.
That's a Max. That's something you would have did anyway.
Email nobody called. Awesome. I can't afford to buy 8 balls, and I talk to myself on my Facebook wall.
Here. Can I get a key?
I thought y'all got me for my keys already.
I gave him back to
I
you.
didn't even have no key.
Oh, you know what? You did.
Your sunglasses look like sunrise.
Thank you, Dylan. So, I got a story about that. I'm gonna tell you about the story. Like, people just be, I don't know. Like,
Oh, you to beat somebody up?
Somebody
Somebody like asked to like buy one of my pants.
So if you got an invite from me right now, I did that because that's all I can invite. So make sure you guys smash that share button and help us out. Get us some views and some listeners to do what we do.
All of my 10 Facebook friends, please share it.
All of them. Yeah, hey, 10, you said 10? There's 10, that's 100. That's right. I ain't lying. That's how we do math. ABCs and 1, 2, 3.
bang.
Uncle Jack from It's Always Sunny when I see the Facebook videos. My hands are so small. Like,
very small hands.
So next time with the big rubber hands.
I'm sorry, I already got half of that.
I was talking to Stevie. I was telling, have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? You know Uncle Jack with the small hands?
Oh yeah.
I always feel like when I see myself in the Facebook videos, I'm like, I got baby hands.
Hey, every time I see that, I think of Ladybugs and her song Tiny Hands. What up, family? As you see, everything's A-okay, we alive. Make sure you guys smash that share button once again. We rocking out.
I need one of them sexy liquors. Oh, I can get mine, huh? That's yours. Did you just say you don't like red wine?
I did say that.
That's disgusting.
I only like red wines if they're dipped in white chocolate.
AKA my penis.
They're just not as good as like regular liquors. I'm a Twizzlers person, man. I like to cleanse my food before I eat it.
Like my penis.
That was funny. Alright, I got something for you.
Papa wants to know if we're doing shitty news.
Yes, I was actually. So I need for him to call me. So because my phone, I need to get all the numbers. So if you're paying attention, Taco, call me. Yes. Locked in so I can plug in and do that again. Or text me.
I put it in there. Taco call me.
How did you just
I don't know.
like a magic trick you just did. I can kickstand on my phone.
I like this song. I need drugs. When I come home from night, I'm feeling for an 8 ball. I got crack on my mind. Let's give her cocaine fall. I'm searching for them real drugs. Yeah. Real drugs. I'm searching for that real love. Your phone's ringing.
Somebody to turn off their phone.
Alright, I got you. My bad. I didn't cut it, you made it.
Shout out to the Strange family. Drink and be merry, cause tomorrow you may die. That's what life's about, man. I'm gonna do this like Necro. Yo, I'm a product of Reaganomics, moronic, they're saying omnics, it's got up inhaling chronic, the honest, I'm staying honest, I'm about to make it famous. So you can take that J.O.B. and you can shove it up your anus. I ain't never understood how the world works, but I always understood why the girls twerk. For a ballin' out of 9 to 5, barely making it with disgust behind your eyes. So I just grip my piece, rip off leash, out to take your lip off cheek. With my peeps, we ruthless. If you got money and do, say goose, get toothless. We useless, but they got the dough. They can stop the show. Getting a bail from my parents is impossible. I'm a slacker.
Oh, she went to go get ice.
Probably sitting there eating it first, though.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm a slacker.
I'm a slacker.
I'm a slacker.
My everyday fits. I ain't rich. I sneak with a piece when I grip. I'm just another cat man caught up in the mix. Trying to take your dollar and your 15 cents with a pistol. I stay rid of you lame.
Y'all gay.
I play video games
All day.
We can't city more brains. It's pretty slow game. We diddy pop with really no change. Y'all gay. And people holler how you do that.
that there. While your pants hanging low and hate through that hair. Lighting the bleezer with my people riding the Regal. Always in trouble with coppers cause we driving illegal. And I ain't never giving them leeway to him me nay. The judicial assembly's gay. I come out at night cause I sleep all day. Or MCA. I'm a slacker. 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 Get to the party and my homies got to pay for me. Holidays then just be another day for me. Getting drunk, hoping I get to the Krilla safely. Pray for me, cause I'm needing money majorly. Sit at home watching MTV with an MTP, OCKET, IMP3. Everything that I hear in the street, never buy, don't deny it, I'm the fear of my beat. You say get a job, I say hit it now. Cause the way you run the world is every bit of fraud. So what you ask of me, you get your tax from me. I got whites, native, and Mexican, and blacks with me. I'm trying to get up there with Master P, Pastor D, cause that's the way it has to be. We must to be free, we trust to be cheap. So what could be bleach? It sucks to be me. I'm a slacker. I'm a slacker. I'm a slacker.
I've never heard this song before.
Really?
I'm a slacker. Lyrics are just that good. When the lyrics are that good, you
You said
can
it
sing
so
along.
sincerely that for a second. I totally forgot you were just singing along to it.
It could happen. You can just like learn someone's whole song as they're singing it with the same time you've heard it. Yeah,
I've done that.
that's real.
Pizza.
Throw the Jews down the well.
I'm a slacker. I'm a slacker.
It's just not a show without Spooky Z and his. I'm a what? He's a what? Yeah. We some what? They some what? Yeah. Alright, we got one more and then we'll come back.
Cash Mangy, bitches.
I can never forget myself. I gave my all to you, this how you repay me.
Have you listened to the new Drake yet?
Have you
what? The new Drake? Drake, yeah.
So no more, I can't take. Can't fuck with you no more because I ain't basic. No. Being loyal,
Got
bring you
it.
pain.
You need some?
Showing love will get you high. I won't let it
Get out of the way.
When you do that, you get the sign. Already know that I'm a thug, really big believer. Get on your ass when you believe it. You say that I'm tripping. I gave my all to you, but you don't care 'cause you don't
Nice, thank you very much for that. We're coming back after the song. We got like another minute or so. Maybe a minute and a half.
Don't need no gun 'cause when I'm with you, you my heavy metal. I hope you never leave my side, separate, not let go. Hope you forgive me for the pain that I brought. Listen out, there's no about.
Dude, my freaking power went out today. The freaking house got so old, dogs are like dancing in the house, but we're outside, so I was like, there's no winning. It was down to like a whole freaking one, there's like 50 people in there.
Yeah, I know. You were like, I live my house. I'm like, I know you're not trying to be funny, but like, you just say things so funny.
Well, she's taking a shower, you know, and then it goes out, and I'm like, fuck, I can't blow dry my hair, like, it's gonna have to curl, like, it's gonna dry all wet. So he's like, okay, he did it. And then after sending a message, and I'm like, I don't know if these are considered nice, like,
No, look, I'm telling you, I would totally wear this out.
I had to wear the jeans for, you know, hey, my brother's watching, what up?
Yeah,
Holy,
yeah.
don't say anything weird, he's
This is all just theatrical movie stuff. These are props.
We have you since.
he would just leave me to you guys. Like, he's the type of person that would totally pull me over if he had a chance
Hey, man,
just to write me a ticket for the hell of it.
Wow.
Y'all ready to start back?
I like your dad. He is funny. Is
Alright, I don't know where Spooky's at, but we coming back and it's happening.
Yeah, I don't know where Spooky went.
He's saying he back.
I'll pretend to be him for a second.
Right.
But I'm not flashing my titties.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
And we're back.
and we are back. So,
What's going on?
I put some, like, just real calm, cool music for us. So,
Feel like
should
we're
we
at
wait
the
for
beach,
should we wait for Spooky to come in and tear up the joint?
Well, I feel like I can't hear myself.
Well, then speak
I can
up.
hear you.
Speak up,
Can you hear
woman.
me?
I think I can. Yeah, it feels like I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now I can hear it much better. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But how you guys doing out there this week?
Well, it being another Tugalo Thursday.
We almost didn't make it here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had to get the new piece with the new tripod and the piece for the tripod. It seemed like today was really crazy. I was going to got my hair cut. Was going to grab some grub for the kids while I was waiting at the Burger King. I saw this car. It was on fire. And I was just like, damn, it's really hot outside, and the car's on fire. And I just started feeling real hot. And I was in the AC, so I mean, you know, that tells you how hot Arizona is. Just even your thoughts get hot. Look at this guy. Don't go in the restroom for about 25, 30
I'm 35, 45 minutes.
He was really dookie.
Yeah, see?
Doo-doo!
He was saying that Keanu was making potty, but
It was
No,
me.
it wasn't me.
what do you call them? She was making devil cakes.
Devil's
Devil
donut.
donuts.
She's making green apple
I think
status.
it's crazy though that there are people who won't poop in other places besides their house.
Oh,
Like,
look,
I'd
it's
rather
going
take a shit
down.
anywhere else because I'm like, I gotta clean this toilet afterwards.
Look,
Like,
it's going down. Anywhere I feel that I have to go, it's going
She's a
down.
pooping gangster. She's actually an inspiration to pooping where you need to poop. Because
Peeing too. Don't
yeah,
play.
no, I ain't gonna play. She gets down. Like she blew my brain the first time we went out and partying and she had to go when she had to go. And for myself, you know, like you said, for people that had that problem, I did in school. I would hold it in school. I wouldn't do it in school. I'd just be like, nah, I'm cool. And I just wait. Sometimes you gotta run home and shit. You know, it is what it is. But I thought I was gonna have that problem going on tour. Cause I was like, shit, man, I ain't gonna want to shit. No, when you're
You have no
bloop,
problem.
I kick the restroom door in.
This
And
man-
you know what? I got so much no problem. I go into the girls'
This-
restroom
I was just gonna say, this
on
man
purpose.
goes to the girls'
It's a
bathroom like it's
tradition.
nothing.
I swear, I'll go into the venue. I'll be like, where your restrooms at? And I'll go into the girl restroom before it all opens up, and I'll
You will.
drop a fat one for you guys.
You're
Yeah, no, he will.
disgusting. Very
Ah.
And here's the
So-
crazy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
disgusting. That has to be our tradition.
Pooping?
together?
Pooping together.
Yes! I was like,
Pooping
And
together.
sequence. And
I usually do it with strangers at home.
It's like battleships.
Pooping together.
You have sunk
in the
my
men's-
battleship.
in the men's restroom.
Oh, wow.
Are we gonna have like a
I'm
fan
just,
button? No, one of
I
us
just
passes
want to,
out
I just want to make this note that we got like 8, 6, 7, 9 viewers. Like it's starting to pop. It's because we're talking about pooping.
867 P09. 867 P09.
Hey. I miss y'all though.
Jenny.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, here's the thing that, like, okay, I'm really stoked that we went out there and my fat ass fucking manned up, son. Back to forth,
talk
to
to us.
front to back. It was wild. 7 hours and maybe an hour and a half of that spent on my ass.
Yeah, I mean, we never could have done that last year. It was pretty awesome to be able to actually walk around and go see all of the booths that
Every
were
merch
there.
booth, like there wasn't anything that we missed. Every merch booth was out there and set up. We saw.
That's awesome.
That's no, it's
dope.
It's super dope.
I got my life back. I feel like I'm getting my life
yeah,
back.
and know that, man. Know that that's what those are the things that I used to when we would be at the gathering.
Yes.
And I would come back from all this dopeness.
I would be like
"Did you
sitting there
know
blown
we did all
out.
this?" And you're blown, yeah, man. But now we know next gathering.
Yes.
You'll be all over the
Bro,
place with us
everything.
and-
I'm loving it.
AZ Hip Hop Festival.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
excited
Yeah,
for this shit
yeah.
now.
Speaking
But-
of the hip hop festival,
Yes.
It's more events.
yeah, you still got about 3-4 weeks away still. You know what I mean? So that's right.
Wait,
around the corner.
Arizona Hip Hop
Months.
Festival is in
It's
Four
in
November.
months.
November.
3-4
No,
months
months.
ago. No, it's
Months.
months.
Yeah,
we
it's
have
2
2
days now. This
It's
time.
2 days away. Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
I'm playing. I'm playing.
So
That's
it's like a double
serious
date.
jokes today.
It's like a double date. A slam bam.
Super double dare.
Thank you and ma'am.
But what I was saying, just real fast, I'll wrap it up because I know I'm talking a lot. But
Go ahead.
like, as much as that was dope and I liked walking around, you know, Twisted went on at 3:30. We stuck around just to get this awesome interview that we were gonna get. I was super bummed because like I felt like we were missing being on the first episode of season 2, and like I was really like, if you ask her, I was like, kind of shitty about this. Like,
well, I think to me it worked out. Okay, so
I got
to. I mean, you know me, bro. I'm working on the website once again. If y'all haven't checked out the
Shit
Loco
is
Rundown,
dope.
check it out.
StackSavageAlmostKilledIt.
www.locrundown.com. Yes, you'll definitely check out articles from Stack Savage. We got
if she doesn't blow up the website.
That was one time.
She just wanted her face on the website. Is all it is. And I told her this picture is this big's okay. She said no, we gotta take the front
Well,
page.
you know, they only ever see the side of it, so I was trying to get the full view.
The site is on fucking
yeah,
point,
but the site is moving, and I'll listen. And I did upload in the new episode from last week. I listened to it and I got to watch it. If you guys were watching on Facebook, I'm pretty sure at some point it was like, and that was due to somebody pressing the partially muted button.
Don't press the button. Don't touch it.
On the copyright. But fortunately for us, when you download it, you get the video in its entirety, so you get the audio, you get everything back. So if you go to localrundown.com, you can actually watch last week's episode if you missed it.
With no audio.
Yeah,
missing.
with no interruptions, no mishaps.
That's what I was waiting for, too, because, like, when you said you were working on it, I'm like, because I started watching it, and then I'm like, man, it fucking cuts out. And it did a handful of times. So I was like, all right, you told me you sent me down here on the mission to get the audio, and I was like, all right, I'm going to wait. But now I'm really excited because I'll actually be able to hear everything.
Everything. Yeah, there was no skipping to it. But no, man. I mean, the show went off real good. I really liked it. Audibly, I liked it. It was great, even visually for what I did see. You know, now I'm being able to have the conversation happen.
Right.
Your call-in, the audio from the call-in, it helps me out because I was able to calibrate it and adjust for the last show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure this time every viewer and the audio that we record is going to come out a lot more cleaner and cleaner. And
that's dope. No, so I feel you. It served a purpose. Like, we did. It was dope. Don't get me wrong.
I want you guys to do more of them.
We are. So we are next week. Not next week, but the week following. We'll be coming to you guys live from the Hobo Johnson show, sold out.
I really wanted to go.
And that's
Thursday. Thursday the 19th.
Dope.
I
That's
really
dope.
wanted to go.
So it's cool. Yeah. It's cool to have that remote broadcast. That's what we call it in the business when I was in radio school. It's called a remote broadcast.
All right, Bato.
So, if
I
anybody
call
knows...
hey man, in the pinta, you call that sending a kite home?
Like, thank you, man.
All I'm saying is just... If
Get your
anybody
fishing
knows
line ready, homie.
Hobo Johnson
Yes.
and the crew, and they have one ticket that they can give to the local rundown.
That's right. Holler at us.
Please, I would love to be there.
I'm not even fucking with y'all. I actually, when the show was became sold out, I hit the Facebook page up.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I'm with a local radio show. I bought 2 tickets. We're coming out there for my birthday to celebrate. I would love to be able to get my crew some extra passes. So they haven't. I did this, 2 weeks ago. They haven't responded, but the word is out there.
I would love just one more ticket. Let Dynasty just run it, and we'll go remotely.
Tell you what. I'll sit on your shoulders, and we can pretend to be one person.
Yeah, so we can toss that.
I'm just gonna have to have stand-ins, a bag of pepperonis, over here. I'll just have a beanie wearing over here. Even if it's not, Stack Savage, I'll just have somebody wearing a beanie.
Right, how about that?
I can borrow one of your masks,
Dude, that should be hilarious.
Kiana.
That would be so dope.
And, I'll
just put a Fanene bag right here. Like one of those blow-up dolls.
Like a
blow-up doll.
towel. Put a Fifi towel.
A blow-up doll.
She knows how that Fifi.
That Fifi. In the pinta.
A little blow-up doll. I would love it.
The sex dolls, huh?
Yeah. The one that
Get
goes
an
like
inflatable sheep.
Wow.
I ain't never seen one where the eyes and mouth.
I didn't know we was open and going to that part of the sex store.
That's what she means when she said have a threesome.
Totally.
Apparently, I guess it will be castles tonight.
Oh, that means we gotta hurry up.
Don't go Facebook Live that shit.
Yeah, so once again, y'all know, man, the gathering is like literally right around the corner. Every topic is gathering.
It is.
Gathering.
That infomercial came out. The shit's funny.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I watched like the first few minutes and I was like, okay, if I keep watching this, my lady's gonna fucking stab me because Stack Savage is a fucking.
I was actually gonna play it until I realized it was like a 30-minute.
Yeah, no, it always is.
Yeah, I know, but I figured maybe I might be able to slip something in, and it's just like.
Doesn't it seem like it came kind of late this year though? Like I feel like it's like 2 weeks away. Everybody that's already going already decided they're fucking going.
Go.
Like,
right.
What is the infomercial gonna sway?
It's just at this point I feel like it's just tradition,
and you never know those last minute people. Yeah, and
but
then
it,
even
but
that. How tradition is it though? Is it that tradition that it's that?
They've been
that
doing
close?
the infomercials for like
I understand
5 years
infomercials,
now.
but I'm saying like she's saying that close to the event.
No,
They did
it
it like
definitely
2 months
feels
ago
late.
last
It
year.
feels late. They're dragging ass a little bit.
Before, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's the thing. You've never been to a gathering. You've never been to a gathering. We've definitely gone. 2 weeks really is not enough time to prepare for the gathering.
No.
Well, maybe you know some friends that's going.
Serious gatherers, they start right after the gathering.
When it ends.
They're already preparing.
Some people are procrastinators. Not everybody
Yeah,
playing.
some people say, hey, I'm just gonna pack my bag and forget that one essential thing that I really need and then be mad.
Hello. Somebody at the gathering will have it.
Apparently for
but you don't want to
$39.99.
that.
Yeah. You're like for a toothbrush?
For real. Oh, you need a bag of ice? That'll be $9.
I'll take it.
Yo,
So,
we at the fucking Warped Tour. You guys want to guess how much a bottle of goddamn water costs?
$10.
No.
Actually, yeah, it was surprisingly cheaper than that.
Surprisingly
it was only
cheaper.
$5, man.
$5 fucking dollars for a bottle of water.
And you had to pay $1 if you wanted to get ice.
Yeah, they had a bag of ice, and they were like, "Yeah, for $1 you can have some ice." That's fucking crazy. That shit was mind blowing.
But at least they let us in there. Like when I went to Mayhem Fest at Auction Pavilion, if you brought water in, you weren't allowed to keep the cap on your water. They actually took them, so you had to carry around open containers of water. So this time, at least we could carry a gallon and the lid was on.
I carried a gallon
Keep
of
it
water all
on
around.
subject, but off subject. Like, so you're talking about water, and I don't know why, but I thought of Aquafina, the rapper. And then I started thinking about Krispy Kreme, the rapper, who's now Froggy Fresh. And I'm wondering, because I've seen, we went and saw Oceans, the new Oceans.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean, you know, and with the females.
Yeah.
And Aquafina, she's in there.
Oh, yeah.
And my brain, maybe she spells it different, maybe that's probably what it is, but I swear, just on the name, they kind of went after Krispy Kreme. I'm wondering if Aquafina is gonna get the same Fina, or if she just spelled it different and she pronounces it different. But that's a whole nother topic.
It's Aquafina, not Aquafina.
Right. Or it could be Fiend with an E instead of an I.
You know what though? Like I feel like that shit doesn't matter. It's the sound. And they will come after your ass.
That's
they will,
stupid,
as soon as you start getting some buzz, they will come the fuck after you.
That's stupid.
I agree.
We invented water.
So there's a second annual Keeper Fest. I haven't heard of the first one, so this is news to me. But anybody Killer will be performing.
Okay.
You got Light that's going to be performing. And then My Brother's Keepers plus,
BK.
plus more. But there's like 25 plus other acts, and it's going to be live music, wrestling, a car and bike show. There's going to be food, tattoos.
Where's it going to be at?
This is going down in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
At the Civic Music Hall.
I like this shit. So we got Dead Fest is coming up, which is Body Bag Syndicate. Keeper Fest obviously is My Brother's Keeper. Like I think it's cool. And then the homie Javen, Illest Illuminati.
Javen Jordan, yeah.
He's got his own the illest festival ever. Like I really dig that the underground, that seems to be the thing now, is to have like a festival.
I think I'm gonna make next year. I want to be a part of as many of these festivals as possible.
I think next year we
super
should
dope.
throw a fucking festival for ourselves.
Of our own.
Monstar Fest.
Yeah.
Monstar Fest.
We've had one of those, and I'm definitely down to bring it back.
I remember. The broke-ass Juggalo show.
Yeah, these tickets can be purchased. Over there eating Pringles without
chips.
Once you pop, you can't stop. Tickets are only $15. They're available at etickets.com. There are also VIP tickets going down for $35, which will include a laminate, autograph posters, balcony access, and private bar. So make sure you guys check the flyer for full details. You can find all this information at fagolovers.net. Once again, shout out to fagolovers.net. Scotty D.
Always
showing that mad love.
Always holding it down. Hell yeah. So I was reading this. This is kind of dope. I actually caught this, and I'm glad that you added it. The Juggalo Run 12-step recovery program is going to be going down at the Gathering.
At the Gathering.
Wow.
Yeah.
At the fucking Gathering. So I just immediately, when I saw the article title, I was like, we've come so far.
That's
Because
pretty
we
dope.
used to have the drug bridge, right? I wonder how like if the drug bridge still exists.
Well, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, this has to be kind of like one of those things where they hold it right by it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, the way I look at it is like this. There's money to be made everywhere.
Sure.
And it's like if they're getting fucked up, they need to be recovered. We'll charge them a couple bucks. You get recovered.
Is that what
I
it is?
don't know.
So
I'm just
honestly,
saying.
I feel like it's like an AA thing. Like they're gonna have an AA meeting
Yeah, no,
at
they
the
are.
Gathering.
They are.
Like, to me, that's dope. I just think it's a really fucking cool thing. Because I remember, me personally...
A walk through the drug bridge, you will need a 12-step.
You will
recovery
know, for
program.
real. We, back in my really bad addiction to the painkillers days, there was a gathering that we went to when I was, like, deep in it, if you recall.
Yeah.
And,
I do.
not having them.
You're not going to share,
Like,
huh?
not being able to fucking sleep at night because I got restless leg syndrome. And, like, that would have been neat to have. If I'd had something like that, I feel like it would have been a little bit easier to manage. Because that shit sucked.
So, on this drug bridge,
Uh-huh.
when you walk it through, does everybody like offer you all types of things?
It's actually made
Everything.
out of drug evidence.
Everything.
You walk across
Everything.
it, and the main
And they got
drug dealers all the
megaphones.
time.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not like you know
They
you
have
go
a
you
sign.
go.
Yes.
Back in the day,
Signs.
back in the day, it wasn't like "Psst, what do you need? It was like weed.
I got weed, Molly,
blunts,
ecstasy.
yeah, whatever cocaine they
I
have,
got
they
the
have.
best acid at the Gathering.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crack
Better than that
cocaine.
guy at the front of the line,
The-
at the front of the bridge.
The only ones that ever got whispered were like the crack, the meth, the heroin, but they were still there. Like that shit was still available at the drug bridge at the Gathering.
Was it cutthroat prices or just?
You know what? I remember seeing
Well, if
prices.
you're a celebrity, you kind of
Yeah, we
I
didn't-
swear
we didn't ever buy
If I
drugs.
needed something, I kind of just
We
asked,
got
and people
it.
were like, "Here, you're awesome."
Oh,
But
wow.
I remember seeing signs in it, like it was like $10 a hit for acid, which is fairly normal for Phoenix. And ecstasy was $10 and $20 for a double stack. So it seemed like they were still.
make me want to go back to the Gathering.
They were, comparable to what we pay here in the Valley. But I've also heard that like shit's expensive out here as opposed to other states.
Wow.
I don't fuck with drugs all that hard though.
Well,
A little bit here and there.
So I'm pretty sure you already know about the mystery box M&Es.
Yes.
So why don't you give us a little insight to that?
Yeah, man.
Down, baby.
They're killing it again. So here's the funny thing, man. People talk shit about these things, right? They all clown on it, and then the motherfuckers sell out so fast. Like as soon as they put those mystery
It's
boxes
that
up,
publicity though, man. Everybody's talking.
it really is. So you're gonna drop $50. You're gonna get $100 worth of shit, and I can tell you right now, some of these boxes are gonna have like mad rare, one of a kind, stage worn jerseys and crazy shit like that. Like that always seems to pop up in these mystery boxes. So I would not be shocked if that's the kind of stuff that like one in every 50 boxes is gonna get something super ill. But you're getting T-shirts. I've seen CDs, and it's basically whatever's like left, the extra stuff that was a
Well,
limited run.
we're mid-year right now. I'm
Right.
pretty sure inventory. I mean, we got the candy store at the house, and the same thing. When you get overstocked in something, you kind of want to either give it away or sell it for a discounted price.
Right.
So you'll like that. Throw it in a mystery box or mystery bag. If
Yeah,
you're getting
buy
more,
it
you're
for
getting more,
$1.
yeah,
You're
you're
more
getting
than
more than
you-
you pay for.
Yes.
But it's probably not. Obviously you're not going to hand pick it. But who's to say? It might turn you on to something new.
Right.
That's really what these things are about as well.
And I think that again, juggalos love gear. They love
But
shirts.
you know
They
what?
love jerseys.
I always see people bitching about these mystery boxes. They're always whining like, oh, it's just stuff that they can't stock or sell anymore. And it's like, yeah,
it's
no
dope
fucking
shit.
shit. It's still like, wait, like I got a mystery box when they first did them, and that
Yeah,
shit
this
was
is the girl
fucking
to talk
dope.
to.
I got so much cool stuff that I still use and wear every single day, and like it introduced me to Blaze albums that I hadn't heard before. So
Yeah, I think that's his job.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
No,
think
it
I need
ain't
a
work.
mystery box.
There's no mystery to that box. It,
Pound that box.
I need a new mystery box. Please and thank
Would
you.
What do they have?
Vaginal
Vaginal
rejuvenation.
rejuvenation.
See, I don't need that, John.
Get that
Sorry.
box. You're the one who said it.
My box is fine. I said I want a new box. I want a mystery box.
I want a new box.
You want a mystery box? Go to the strip club.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go to Thailand.
Oh, speaking
Find them
of.
lady boys. That's a fucking mystery box.
Whoa.
Speaking of,
Whoa.
okay, I need to go in real quick before y'all go to some music. Let me go in real quick. So,
Go in.
speaking of needing a new box and all this other stuff like that, so my friend was in town for a day and a half and everything, and we just wanted to take her out, you know, for a little while, just kick it. And we go and take her to the lady titty bar and everything. And
we don't go to the guy too, well, I don't.
yeah. But normally it's like hella cool, you know, shit be going on, you know. I know a few of them, you know, everything be nice. Drinks be flowing, you know, music be popping. And it's this one girl who came over, and I swear, her breath smelled like hot shit on a garbage day and 115-degree weather. They've been sitting out there all day.
So smell like
long.
Glendale.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
It's bad too because like she looked.
She was cute.
She was cute.
Her butt was supple, you know.
Right.
Very firm, very perky.
Fucking
Very
dragon breath.
Perm.
Perm. Very perm.
Perfect and firm. Perm. You know what I'm saying? It was perky, but you know the breath was shitty, and I was like, damn, my nose is bipolar. Because I was smelling all types of smells.
She said, doo-doo.
I didn't understand. My friend was like, well, maybe she hungry, and I said, what does that have to do with your breath smelling like shit?
Well, she could have like halitosis, you know, that bad breath disease where naturally your breath just smells bad no matter what you do.
No, I smelled halitosis before.
We got a song for that shit. Spooky does at least. It's called Listerine.
Listerine. Nah, man, don't get me started on Sunday morning.
Oh my goodness.
We have to do like a whole episode dedicated.
Hey, you know, iKON Radio, we got a new show called King Kong, the King Kong Show.
Yes.
This goes down Mondays. But I heard Sundays is still open. Sunday mornings, a show for Sunday morning.
That would
If you
be
could pull that
fucking
off,
funny.
that would be super dope.
Come in and do Big Daddy Pineapple.
Yeah, that would be super amazing, brother.
Big Daddy Pineapple.
I'm just saying.
We'll hit you to it.
Throwing it out there. And
I like that. No, put that juju out there. Let me ruminate on that. I'm certainly interested. I would love to just link up with somebody that plays acoustic guitar. Like, I'm putting this out there into the universe. If you're down and you're listening and you want to fuck around and do some shit, I would love to do Sunday morning again. I feel like that would be just a lot of fun. To me, that's what made writing for the rap, the hip hop shit that I was doing. It made it. That album came so quick because I felt like I had an outlet for the other shit. So I'm definitely interested. Give me some more details. I want some more details on that Sunday morning shit.
All right.
I'm with it.
Up, definitely.
Speaking of Sunday morning.
We'll do.
Yes. What about Sunday morning?
King Gordy is having an interview tonight.
Ooh, what does that have to do with Sunday morning? Because after you listen to King Gordy, you gotta go to church.
Go ahead. He's the king.
He can't go to church because he fucks baby Jesus.
So if it's on at 10 p.m. Eastern, that means here it's 3 hours later?
3 hours different.
Okay, so 3 hours earlier or 3 hours after?
It'll be
later.
Here, earlier. 3 hours earlier here.
So
Yeah.
7 o'clock our time. So
started.
about 7 o'clock our time. Okay, so yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure they'll be putting it up, but yeah, man.
It's gonna be on Detroit Unplugged Radio, baby.
Yeah.
So if anybody
Our
out
guests
there
are here.
is tuned into that, definitely love to hear how that went down.
Absolutely.
We got Colt in the house
Colt
already.
are in the fucking
From what
music.
we are told. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into some music real quick,
Music.
and then when we come back, we'll have some quick shitty news, and the guest should be in as well.
Woo!
So that's what's up.
All right, bring
Get
it,
back to
baby.
it.
Bang, bang. You go out there and say hello.
You guys are so
You gotta
funny.
get that way.
You guys are so damn funny. Let me tell you. Talking about my box. Vagina rejuvenation. What the fuck?
Are they coming in after this music?
Well, yeah, we can set up now. We can start to set up. You know, sometimes people get impatient, want to just dive right in, which is fine. As they do, I want to be ready.
I appreciate it. If no one else listens to me, darling. I didn't have any friends like that. I sat on the chair and she bed.
Took the red vines, put it in the red vine box.
Yeah.
So do you want to just give them this and me and we can share?
Oh,
And I think they're gonna have this one, and I'm gonna sit over there.
It's 2 of them, right?
Oh, is it 2 of them?
It's 2 or 3.
should be 3.
But we haven't.
So when they come in, that's why I said, I know.
Yeah.
When they come in, she sits here and the 3 of them sit there.
Oh, so she still have her.
Yeah, she has a seat.
God, where were you when we had this conversation?
I was at the store.
Matter of fact,
You guys
what
are
I can
rude
do.
to me.
I don't know if it's the lights in here or that camera, but like it keeps periodically going light and dark.
Probably both.
Like you see how it's like flickering?
Probably both. Here, do me a favor, can you hold this so I don't fall?
Yeah.
And then also, you can invite people, so make sure you guys anybody who think they'll be interested.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeeze the trigger?
So
Yeah.
they'll hang out
Ever
here
sent a
until we
nigga
go
out?
next.
No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on the shop? You a sap? No. You a boss player? You a Mac? Yeah. Let me hold a couple dollars. No. Y'all still be popping y'all collars? Yeah. Stock rims on the string? No. Paint wetter than a lake? Yeah.
What up, Dago?
Kudu in my blood? No. Bitch, I'm a thug? Yeah. You a loser? No. Winner? Yeah. Starving? No. Dinner? Yeah. You still sell dope? No. Now you clean it in the bar, done soap? Yeah. Got a little Gouda? No. Got a thumper, got a Ruger? Yeah. You in love with the house? No. She bringing you to go? Yeah. You gon' cry
got their
if
own
she
stuff?
leave?
I want to go get it
You
now.
gon' fly overseas? Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
Everybody got choices. I choose to get money, I'm stuck to this bread. Everybody got choices. These bitches is choosing, I'm all in their
No, I'm
heels.
saying they're
Everybody
gonna
got
do
choices. Keep it
Well, that's not
$1
them.
like that I chow.
Well, I just
Everybody got
saying
choices.
because I know you
These
were
niggas be
saying
hating.
Well, as long as we're not, you know. I mean, afterwards, I don't mind. I just like to keep everything copacetic.
And you have tea, and you have your cup up here, and a space up here, and tea.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you want to do, you know? Like this.
Yeah.
Lazy? No. Got dick that'll drive a hoe crazy.
You gonna poop?
Again,
I
right?
see a player get paper. Yeah. Trader? No. Loyal to my soil, not a
So we
fake.
get a shot.
Yeah. Sleep? No. Bust moves, hella active in the streets? Yeah. Scared of the dark? No. Have money, have heart? Yeah. North? No. Shark? Yeah. Gossip like a brawl? No. Check a bitch like a small? Yeah. Slipping? No. Tripping? Yeah. Sober as a gopher? No. High in a roller coaster? Yeah. Star Wars? No. Yoda? Yeah. Never leave the house without my strap? No. Shoot a motherfucker in his nap? Yeah. Never been a sucker or a pussy? No. Blowing cookie, never coughing like a rookie? Yeah. Everybody got choices. I choose to get money, I'm stuck to this bread. Everybody got choices. These bitches is
All the
choosing
Pringles
them all in their
flavors, you guys
heads.
should grab ranch flavored Pringles, man.
What
I
happened?
said out of all the Pringles flavors you guys grab, you grab ranch flavored
The only one you don't like. The one my nemesis.
Yeah, it's not even that, you know, I just think, like, I don't usually like pizza that much, surprisingly, despite the fact that Scooby and I are, you know?
Yeah.
But the pizza flavored Pringles, man, are the fucking shit.
So like, what happened today, man? Because it's like no red vines, no Pringles. I think you just boycotting it, man. I'm gonna not like anything you bring. You brought that water.
I just honestly,
I don't like that. I like smart
I've
water.
never seen somebody specifically choose ranch Pringles, like, on purpose.
Solid as a rock? Yeah. Slow? No.
She does. Tiana honestly is. She buys those off things. She tries a lot of stuff out.
Oh, really?
So I grabbed one and I'm like, Alright, that was pretty good.
I like the Lay's flavors that they do, like the varieties, like the freaking fried pickle ones that they came out with. Were so
I wouldn't spend my money on stuff like that unless she like bought it. Then I'm like, that was good. Then I buy it, that's good. I got a breakdown about myself, definitely.
Gotta try new things, man. Try different fountain drinks. Try different places with different levels of carbonation.
I stopped doing that. Hey, but carbonation levels are serious, man.
I know, you know what? I have this cranberry ginger ale that I drink sometimes, and it's so carbonated it like physically hurts my mouth. Like that's how bubbly it is. I'm like terrible where I'll drink Monster after it's been sitting in my car for 3 days still. Like I don't care how fucking flat it is.
Yeah, that was me. I made Emmy with my finger.
You don't have to change a couple letters in your name if you were DJ Nasty instead of Guy Nasty.
DJ Nasty.
And the brain was good, but the head ain't right. So I had to dip, baby girl, don't trip. Let me light my split. Put it to my lips, smoke it up, now chill. Baby, I'm too real. Don't let the vibe get killed, no, I don't do pills. And I don't need no lean. I just smoke my green, I ain't with all of that overdose. Comatose, slowly ghost, running boots. Motherfuckers better have my money, tell them Obama knows. Anybody living in negativity gotta go. I ain't with all of the hostility, I can body those dead. Tell them what the OG said. Keep it in your click, get bread. If I gotta make this whole bitch red, walk around with my enemies set but head, I would rather live free and prosper. Fuck the gossip, smoke another L out the backwood coffin. Take a me the auto color serum McLaughlin. Singing to the arms of the angels bopping. I ain't with the same old show. What's the point of making a mistake if a man can't grow? Studying the knowledge of all the ancient scrolls and looking for inner peace while I'm chasing dough. And I know that this a party. You ain't wanna hear me wax poetic, but every now and again I just get started. But I know you won't forget. Old heads been said I'm dope. Everywhere I go, motherfuckers wanna know where I get it from. Where I lit it to the top pedestal. I ain't tripping up for nothing except extra pro. I don't need a GPS to address a hoe. They see me coming up on the check, then I bless a hoe. Hit the stage and wreck the show and get the dough. Anything less unacceptable. I was born for it. You motherfuckers out with it like a raw tour. You fucked up like Lil Xan humping on chloroform at 4 in the morning. I'm on tour with the Osbournes and I'm sitting back watching with the popcorn. Rappers want the juice, but I got more. Marijuana connoisseur. Never was an honor student. Came from the bottom to a well-known ninja. Ain't nobody how to do it. Ooh, can't nobody handle my crew. Young guns really wanna shoot. Got the million in the crew. Y'all sound silly in the booth. Small circle, but they keep me in the loop. Business. Act like I ain't getting mine, but I got it. Act like I ain't with the shit, but I'm about it. On the road, breaking bread, doing knowledge. This is death for the jet. I'm the pilot, and I'm So I go in the road. I don't even know how the fuck I got up in this bitch, yo. But I'm in slow-mo while everything else sped up. Kinda like tempo, bones till the dug, get a making dough. And I never look back to how I kinda live before. Cause I'm moving on up to the moon. Motherfucker, don't matter how far I think I can go. Cause I'm bringing that gasoline. And I burn that whole bitch down. And I got my brother with me. And he's smoking up on that loud. Eyes wide shut. Never give a fuck. Come and get some. I got plenty to give. I'ma take a shit. Sticking in your rib. How I gotta live.
That's her eyes. I appreciate my job. I do appreciate.
I'm a fucking win. I'm a be the
I kind of wear like jewelry all the time, like bracelets and stuff like that, and I started getting annoyed after a while.
You know, I try to remember to put on my watch and I won't wait.
I mean, you don't even need watches anymore.
You have phones, right?
It is Ruby Red Squirt, for the record.
Who's that at? Selena. Hi, Selena.
Me and Lawrence got the same gats and
I don't know if I've ever tried this flavor of squirt.
Turncoat dirty, my brother too. Bitch, I thought you knew. What the fuck?
I couldn't drink it for the longest time. A lot of people don't know this, but grapefruit actually has a reaction with most medication where it'll enhance the side effects and put it into your bloodstream faster. So if you're taking stuff on the regular, they usually recommend that you don't ingest grapefruit juice in any way, shape, or form. I didn't know that. So like
Fuck all that lame shit. Fuck all that lame shit. Let's get to this paper. I've been busy touring. I've been getting money. I've been working. Fuck what you saying. I've been on the road selling out these shows. That's just how it goes. Fuck what you saying.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry, it's coming out red. I think you got a problem.
Doggy, I'm not with the friendships. Whenever they call me,
You want a cup of ice, man?
on Twitter, I'm all in their mentions. They're still in the bleachers, they not on the court. They just want a feature that they can't afford. Give them just a taste, then they ask for more. I just want the rate, I just want the Porsche. I don't need respect, that was already earned. I ain't the man, now I'm not the messenger. Earn what I own, cause I put in the effort. Fuck all the crumbs that they saw I settle for. A&R's calling me, throwing me contracts. Get up the door, we don't want that. But only smoke, I ain't catching the contact. Call me behind me, we ready for the busy touring, I've been getting money, I've been working hard. Fuck is you saying? I've been on the road, selling out the shows. That's just how it goes. Fuck is you saying? I'm on that spaceship.
Yeah, you're DJing like crazy.
Hold on, I think there's a hole. There's a hole.
That's what we try not to make a mess around here.
Holy
You know that-
shit.
This is the second time that happened to me.
I'm on that
That's the second
spaceship.
time it happened.
I'm on that spaceship. My team is too dangerous.
You need a mop or just a rag?
Fuck all that lame shit.
No,
Let's get to this paper.
I got some in my truck if there's not in the door.
Weekend, they back in my DMs. I'm in Miami, I'm back on the weekend. I ain't a rap, but I'm mad with the Jesus. Jesus, you ain't never really had to put in no work, no work. You ain't never really had to struggle, so you never really know your worth, your worth. The homie just called me like, Merc, what it do? I said, yo, what it look like? What it look like? My shit is drugs and that shit that you smoking, I swear, is it cooked right? Is it cooked right? And I don't know none of your songs, I don't like none of these rappers. None of these rappers. They throw me shade till they meet me in person and fuck with me after. Fuck with me after. That shit to me is a game. You should get back in your lane. Back in your lane. They talking down on my name, but we are not one and the same. One and the same. Fuck all that talking we doing. We branded ourselves just to market the movement.
Nothing major.
Alternative to a cruise ship. I'm on my new shit. Y'all are just useless. I've been working hard. Fuck is you saying? I've been on the road selling out these shows. That's just how it goes. Fuck is you saying? I'm on that spaceship. I'm on that spaceship. My team is too dangerous. Fuck all that lame shit.
You can dry it up with that. Do that first.
Let's get to this paper. I've been busy touring. I've been getting money. I've been working hard. Fuck is you saying? I've been on the road selling out these shows. That's just how it goes. Fuck is you saying? I'm on that spaceship. I'm on that spaceship. My team is too dangerous. Fuck all that lame shit. Fuck all that lame shit. Let's get to this paper. I've been busy touring. I've been getting money. I've been working hard. Fuck is you saying? I've been on the road selling out these shows. That's just how it goes. Fuck is you saying? I'm on that spaceship. I'm on that spaceship. My team is too dangerous. Fuck all that lame shit. Fuck all that lame shit. Let's get to this paper.
You know what? That's happened to us too.
What?
The cups where they keep having little holes. Where they're like cracked on the side and you can't see it through or something.
I feel like one of those rapper guys that carries the
It smells good.
We try to use this lemon cleaner to clean our water too, quote unquote, you know. And afterwards, whenever you get it, you just got a mouthful of fucking blood, basically. So we were like, it was so nasty, I couldn't do it anymore.
I'm not a regular person. Done with the perkies, I don't even feel like it's working. I was playing the bench, I was lurking on the block where they plotting on murking. You don't even know I was hurting. I was fucked up a bitch, I be hurting. And I think she did it on purpose. Keep up with the hate, I'm allergic. I feel like they
Hey, you guys, come on in. Those are your 3 seats right there.
I never see the movie. I can't be giving no verses. I'm making the industry nervous. I'm still working through all the disturbance. Done with these Balenciagas. They keep on fucking my socks up. Nothing but phones behind us. We used to pull up in the Honda. Now every time that we pop up, we gotta pull up in the Zonda. We doing it just to remind us to never go back to the bottom. Started off hating on me.
I think there were two different types of Clamato out there for you.
I appreciate that.
That's
Oh no, I'm
The streets of me into a savage. Started living and trapping. Watched a couple of niggas get blasted.
Yeah, I'm pretty good my radio show right now.
Nobody tell you what happened. I'm going so much traffic, automatic, and if it's formatted. In the S550, I'm speeding. Nigga, you wouldn't believe it. I came up from nothing, I made it. Now I'm living everything I was dreaming. I'm killing, I feel like I'm cheating. They kept on giving me reasons. Can't nobody feel in between. It's only us, I put that on everything. Fuck it all now.
I've never done
that. Nigga, it's just off now. Everybody getting bossed down. Y'all niggas ripping off town. I was down when I'm off now. Fuck around with no fall rounds. Ain't no pounds, so it's off now. Pretty bitches hit me up now. I got wrong, ain't no wrong, come here, baby. I just want in some company, baby. I don't want you to feel like I'm playing. Can I fuck you without you complaining? Got no time for a lunch with you, baby. I get bread, what the fuck is you saying? I get fly on any different occasion. I be in and out of different locations. I can't stop, I put on for this. Swear to God, I put on for this. Had to move out my mama's crib. Had to put in overtime for this. I can brag cause I'm confident. I'm the man, ain't no stopping it. I don't gotta wait for a shopping list. I want a body and fit, then I'm copping it. I fuck it all now. Everybody getting bossed down. Y'all niggas ripping all down. I was down, but I'm off now. Ain't no pounds over sauce now. My nigga, it's just sauce now. I'm not a regular person. I'm not a regular person.
Whose record is this?
Ain't Boogie with a hoodie.
Alright, try it. Oh, okay. 9 o'clock. Okay, so what's your name?
I'm Zach Savage.
Zach Savage.
John Nasty, we met on the ground for
Yeah, we already know. What's my name?
Eric. That's so
easy.
fun. That's couch.
Drink your Shaladas and got red beer.
What happened? You want a Shalada?
Oh, I was just saying, I'm for one.
You already know, man. We got water too if y'all need. Anybody need any water? All the good stuff. Yeah, right.
How you been? How's the record coming? Only thing you'll hear in the headphones is the background music.
We'll be coming back after this.
Snack? Okay.
Oh no,
We got licorice over there somewhere.
Yeah, right here, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Free Germanati, don't do the tip down. Up on some personal. Next shot, that's a first. I'm creeping in. Kick dog gang karate.
that guy Jack Aston, right?
What's that?
That guy Jack Aston?
Jack
You guys had him here, right?
Possibly. We have, there's like a handful of shows. There's like 6 shows that go on right now here at the radio station. So we're just one show out of the station. But possibly, yes.
Okay. You see him in front of the iKON.
Yeah, that's what it was. John Blaze and a couple of other guys.
They all have shows.
That's cool, bro. I didn't know about this place.
Yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing, getting word out there, trying to get everybody running. I don't know if you had a chance to check out the local rundown where we kind of posted everything.
I sent you
We give you a nice little write-up and,
website.
pushing videos and stuff like
I was
that.
just looking at that before, like, we were standing outside waiting, and then I was looking at that. This boy is no one.
Yeah, man, hopefully it gets even bigger with everybody's help, everybody's input and information and stuff like that.
We're going to be sharing the hell out of it. It's perfect for, our fans or people who want to get to know us.
Yeah. And your music's good. I already tell people, like, I'll play your music while we're here and we talk, but if it's like really good, I'll throw it in rotation. And like, I'm a fan of your guys' music. When we first met, I told you guys I was a fan of your guys' music. Like, I dig your guys' shit. Yeah, it starts getting small and then these are the same things. Well, we're coming back right now, so let me go ahead and. Alright. Yeah, we all sharing. And then Taco will come after the Shitty News will come after the guest.
We're gonna close the show out with Shitty News, I'm saying.
Everybody got Shitty News. Oh, we on. We live. Yo, we back.
Hey.
Another Thuggalo Thursday. We got Colt in the house.
What's up?
Welcome.
Yeah, I Colt, right?
Colt.
It's Colt, but it's also kind of manifested into also just KVLT. It's like
just so we can
our
spell it to
fans.
people.
Yeah. Either one, KVLT or Colt. It's not an acronym though. People think it's like it stands for something. But
Just make up something different every single time they ask. Just be like, this is what it stands for.
Yeah, we try to find words that match up.
Yeah, when we first, I don't know how we mentioned you guys. We maybe talking about the show and you guys are on a flyer or something. And I think I did say KVLT.
Yeah.
And my man was like, "That's Colt."
Yeah.
So I was like, "All right, well, that's what it is, I guess."
Before I knew who they were, I met this fine young lady over there, and she welcomed me, to the Road Bar. And when I saw her, I was like, oh my God, I know her from somewhere. That beauty baby. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
It was all love, though. I love it.
That's what's up. So what do you guys got going on right now? Anything new? Anything y'all want to let the listeners, know so this way they can start diving in, get you your music, get you your shows? Or
Actually, yeah, we got a lot going on right now. We're pretty much working on a bunch of singles, but we're also like getting a video for every single as well. So every time we drop a single, it's gonna come out with a video. We're thinking about doing it in succession, like 1 month, when we have it ready, which is very soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna release like one a week, each week,
oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Fired.
Popular.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a Colt line. Everybody started to give us a signal.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of like one of our stipulations we ask, it's almost mandatory. You got to have like videos and stuff so that you guys got videos. It just makes it so much easier for us to promote you guys,
Yeah, and a lot of stuff people find on YouTube lately,
Yep.
or it's the age of social media. So everything is like so rapid fire. Everything's like in your face. If it doesn't have a visual, it better be in cool writing or some shit.
Motherfuckers are ADD now.
Yeah, they're like off to the next thing, like skip this video.
Yeah, I'm guilty too. So we just try to come with the visual with everything, and promote it a little bit, build some anticipation, hit them with the visual too, because that's how I am too. I like watching something with it.
Yeah.
And it gets me more entertained, honestly.
You guys sent a bit of a write-up. Which one of you guys is Brian?
I'm Brian.
Okay,
yeah.
So you sent the write-up.
Yeah.
And when I was just reading it, basically, from what I got from it, that you guys came together. That was for you guys. You guys don't really like to put yourself in a genre, but my question is that, because when I hear you guys right off bat, first thing I want to do is, in my brain, the first thing I'm thinking of is Suicide Boys, Ghostman, just that whole crew in general. They're like their own little pack. I think you guys would fit in. I think I've even seen you guys perform a couple of those shows. Do you guys feel more attached or drawn to that genre at all, or do you guys still say that you're just an open?
I feel like
book?
I feel like we kind of relate to them more than like other people. Then that's how I feel about it.
The fans respond to us the best at those shows in that genre.
Yeah.
We have good responses, but we've played like old school hip hop shows. We've played all kinds of different shows, and we usually have pretty decent reactions. But I won't lie, those kids give us like they're like the most stoked, you know.
Yeah.
Like by those kids, we mean like mostly like the underground scene right now. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing about the underground scene is it's kind of broad right now. Like there's many different subgenres within the underground scene. You know. And then, you know, the groups you mentioned were definitely part of that, but it's like, it's crazy. We just got done playing a show with Shoreline Mafia, which is, I wouldn't consider them underground anymore. They're starting to pop, like, get really popular, but at the time they were riding the line of you know, collaborating with certain underground artists, you know, that are, you know, fall within the same genre as us, kind of. And same, you know, people showed us love there. It's just the underground scene is what we're you know, we're trying to cater to everybody, but it's like the fans first, you know, and that's where our fans are coming from, you know, underground.
One of our first shows that we played was actually a Twisted show, and the fans responded so well to us. I was so nervous, and they were the coolest people.
Yeah. You know, us juggalos and thuggalos, weirdos. You know, a lot of people do get a misconception. They get it construed thinking the wild, the face paint, you know, and they're harsh. I mean, the tequila, the bonus
Juggalos don't like you, they will fucking let you know
they don't like you, they will let you know, and it can get brutal. And I get it, I get the nervousness, but like you said, they loved your music, they were drawn to it, they appreciate it. That tells you got a hit. Honestly, it's like I calibrate, I check my music. If a baby can bob their head to what you're doing, then you got something going. Especially if you got like juggalos, you got people who know good music and they're with it, then you got something there. So.
Yeah. Even people who don't, you know the juggalette type of thing, like still, if they bopping their head, you on. I'm telling you, like my little baby, she was up there as soon as your music came on. She's like dancing, and she can barely walk.
Imitator, let's see her dance.
I'm telling you, she's on it. She would fall and get back up and keep on dancing.
It's kind of weird you mentioned that. People be sending us videos. Like Ella sent us a video of her baby dancing to our music.
Yeah, you're
telling you.
My mom be sending me videos of my nephew singing her lyrics over here. You know.
I like
to say that at school.
Yeah, I like to say that I rock them from the cradle to the grave, you know.
Yeah.
So definitely, I feel y'all do the same thing, man. Definitely.
Hey, back to the Juggalo crowd though, they were really fucking awesome, and we just seen that, you know, or I've known for the longest time, it's like such a tight family, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like a lot of the artists that were on the show besides us, I think everybody besides us was, you know, like associated with the Juggalo, you know, crowd and whatnot.
So cool.
Yeah.
And we just didn't want, you know, we just wanted to come in with as much respect as we could and show, you know, that we're there to, you know, pretty much fuck with the certain people that are similar to us.
Choices
you know what
I mean?
And while the Juggalo is that subgenre, they're, you know, they listen to everything. They're so open. Like you got country juggalos, you got thug juggalos, you got metalhead juggalos, you know, and they love their subgenre music. But it's like you say, we all seem to come together through these gatherings or these parties and these shows, and it's so much love that it's not like get away from me metalhead or get away from me, you know, country head or anything like that. It's
I've seen so many different people.
I think the Juggalo is such a broad term now. Like when you start thinking about what's a Juggalo in terms of, you know, identity, like the only thing that really connects Juggalos is the shit they've been through. Like, you know, they got picked on, they're fucking nerdy, you know what I mean? Like that's
definitely where it started from. Yeah.
Like that's where it all at the base of it, that's what it's about. Yeah. And like I feel that when I bump y'all's music, I feel like you guys have been through that. You know what that struggle is like.
Yeah.
So like to me, that's what I feel like helps you guys pop on a Juggalo show is the fact that they can identify with that.
Definitely.
With that part of it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And they like to get wild like us.
Yeah. So I was reading, and Monks had put me onto you guys. He's a, you know, I'm sure you guys know.
Yeah, we love
like
Monks.
the dude is
man. Shout out Monks.
Series champions for you guys. He champions for you guys. Yes, that's the family. So when he was like, yo, you got to check these guys out. You got to have them on the show. Which your name had already come up in conversations, but like Monks hit me up when that video dropped and was like, yo, get at these guys. But is it you that you're part Arab? And so you push the infidel terrorist
Yeah,
hardcore. Like again, man, like that's that shit that controversy sells, and it's what people connect to. So tell me a bit about that. Like, what's the genealogy, mom, dad?
Okay, so my dad is Arab. It's called Chaldean.
Okay.
And they, my dad's family, they're from Iraq, Baghdad, Iraq. My mom is American. So I have a fair complexion, but if you check out my nose, you could tell. But that's kind of just what I went for, and it's like, when I first heard the word infidel, I heard it mostly like relating to the war and like we're over there, and I thought it was something that was like like to them they got their government and we're against their government. I thought,
but it's their God. Yeah, that's what it comes to. Like, that's the dope shit.
Infidel, it loosely translates to one who is without faith. Right. And it's like that's another thing too. Is like I don't bag on people with religion and whatnot, but I don't follow it, especially in the way that like my family, dad's side of the family, they had to migrate here because they were Catholic. Arabs, and mostly Muslim over there, and so you face a lot of crazy things. They actually Chaldeans. They live on not the outskirts, but they live in little like communities outside the city.
Gotcha.
I don't want to say like they're outcasts, but they are.
But they are. Like it sounds like they don't
Catholic,
fit. Right.
They want to, and as crazy as that important to them, they want to move some, or it's important, it's so crazy that it's that important to them that they want to exercise their religion and potentially face death, or completely move to another country where, they, at first they don't even speak the English, the language and all that. And so, so that's how that came about,
Faith is a motherfucker, man. People die and kill for it. Like, that's wild shit. I really felt like I haven't seen anybody outside of maybe the Flowbots. The Flowbots talking about being the new insurgents, the new infidels. Like, but that was something I really dug. That you guys had the stones to stand up there and say some shit. You know what I mean? That's very controversial.
Yeah, and I just want to let also like people don't know that there's Catholic Arab people. Now people don't know that there's other Arab people like me who. We don't follow a religion particularly. We don't, like, you can listen to some of our lyrics and like I like to kind of rustle people's feathers on religion and things like that. So to be completely honest, hearing it first, you would probably think, oh, he's probably like maybe a Satanist.
People were devil worshippers for sure.
But that's the first conclusion they jumped to.
Do you ever just play it off and say, we
fuck people to just assume shit.
I've been trying to sell myself to the devil for like 6 months now.
It's like the Bible. It's all based on interpretation, So it's like lay out some material. Let the fucking fans choose. Some people call it cult, some people call it KVLT. Some people call him Jesus, some people call him Yahweh. Pretty much for the second coming of Christ, if y'all want to.
I just say if it works, then go with it. Because you guys are doing a damn good job. Just keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No, and one thing that I'll pass it back off to them because I'm not trying to dominate the time. But another thing that I really respect about you guys is when I first got hip to the whole thing you guys were doing. It was the Twisted Show. I worked for Magic Ninja Entertainment, and so we were looking at everybody that was getting on. But one of the things that I caught after that really made me respect you guys was you practice. You guys get together, and that's something that this man and myself are big on. Is you guys get together and practice. You go through your hikes. You go through what you guys are going to do on stage. Like, there are not enough people out there that give a shit about their craft. So again, like for the people that are listening that maybe haven't heard of these cats, or for the people in Arizona that have been established, because I know for me, I'm an established artist. I look at a new up and coming artist and I'm like, all right, motherfuckers, what you got? Like, what are you about? Yeah. And what I saw from the way you guys conduct yourself is you guys are in this shit to do it right. Like, that's my
respect. Rap shows can be boring. Have you ever been to one where every artist is just standing there and like...
Or they all sound exactly the same.
Or they're running into each other. Or they're wired, their mic wires tied up. Some other stuff.
We were just talking about that.
They don't hype.
We're going to practice like a little bit of choreography. We're going to have a plan from now on. No cross disgusting.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Work on my jump rope skills.
We need wireless mics. That's what
Yeah.
we really need to do. So,
Yeah.
That's the next step.
A lot of people, you know, like we're not traditional rap, and sometimes we get thrown in an arena where there's a lot of traditional rap, and we just want to come, and at least if you don't 100% fuck with it,
You
or like
will be
don't
entertained.
particularly like that
Yes,
subgenre
yeah.
of rap, you're gonna at least walk away being like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
I don't care if people say like I'm a poser or whatever. That's fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck about anything. I just
Well,
do my own shit.
Frozen is,
Well, see, where that's where I come in at, because I'm totally, you know, old school hip hop, R&B to the death, and you know, being on this local rundown and you know, seeing all different types of genres of music and stuff right now. Like, I really dug your performance. Like, really.
Thank you.
I actually sat there and I listened. You know, not more so of looking at the choreography, because I know my OCD friend over here, you know, he goes into every aspect of it, but I actually had to like listen to the words. And, you know, you put on a good performance and you convey your message without screaming over the music that you guys put out there. Like, that's one thing that I hate. I ain't even gonna say pet peeve, but I hate to go to a show and people play their lyrics over, you know, the music, and it's really janky and noisy.
Well, when it's
feel
well
and-
mixed, it can sound good. When it's not mixed right, or you know, the mixing.
Yeah.
not
It's
that,
really
you
easy
know.
to fuck it up.
It's like when they got them full
Yeah.
blast, you know. It's like
Yeah,
they
their
sound like you're just
lyrics are
listening to
all
the song on the radio, you know, or
Right.
on the whatever.
Right.
Well, at that point, you can lip sync. But if you're actually, if you're out there actually doing it like
But
you guys do, that's
I like it.
that's really like my man said, and you know, my fanatic said, it's respecting the craft. It's
and they engage
you're doing
their
it right. You're
crowd.
definitely doing it right.
That's
They
really
engage
important.
their
Crowd
crowd.
engagement's
Yeah.
important.
Means a lot, actually.
Yeah, right on.
Absolutely.
What you got to say, Stack Savage?
I just want to know how long it took you to learn to talk with that gorilla in your mouth, because that just looks dangerous and frustrating.
It kind of came naturally, I guess. Sometimes it sounds a little bit more weird. Like the thing that really annoys me is like I have the slightest, ever so slight lisp with it now. And now anytime anybody wants to talk some shit, they're like, oh, yeah, fucking lisping with the fucking group.
First thing we jump to in this track.
So I guess I haven't 100% perfected it yet, but it's like, you know, the teeth are all sharp, so I get weird questions. Like,
Do you ever bite yourself?
no, I haven't bit myself with them, but people be asking me like, do you eat a steak and just like tear the steak?
He's definitely
Like, I do it wrong. Blood goes everywhere.
He left one on the table one time after Kabuki. Like, he left his on the table, like, his whole piece. He had to get a new one because it was gone.
Wow.
Oh,
They
so
probably
what?
picked that up at
So
the
you
end
took
and
it
they were
off?
like,
You
"What
took
the
it off to
I
eat, or
guess, yeah.
Yeah, because you
He
can't, like,
does,
these
but-
ones that you can't eat with them because, like, the teeth don't, they're, like, sharp so they don't touch all the way. And then so you can't, like, 100%
Bite
chew
down.
with all, yeah. And then, so, yeah, I left it there, and then, fuck, I bet you either the busboy just wiped it off the table and it was gone, or people probably took it and probably thought, like, oh, they don't know that it's personalized, it only fits my
Yeah.
teeth. So they're
Whatever
like,
work it.
damn dog, I just found this grill and can't
Yeah.
wait to try it on at
So
home.
nasty.
He's probably rocking it right now. But
That's so gross.
it's all bent out of shape.
Like,
He broke one piece off just
one
from
came
Yeah.
out at
My
a
gums
show.
always bleed.
Yeah, you're out here and you hear that. I mean, you're hearing this motherfucker. Give me my shit back.
Please
I'll
return
be
it
at
to
the
iKON
Kabuki
Radio,
spot.
please.
You know where I'm at for that. Wow.
So, what made you guys start this? Like, who was your inspiration that made you guys want to be in this rap game or music industry?
So before all this rap stuff happened, me and Trey used to actually play in bands. Like, I played guitar in a local metal band. He played drums, and like we knew each other, but we didn't we weren't friends or anything. And so we pretty much grew up in like the hardcore metal scene of Arizona. And so we met through music, and I don't even know. Like, I just started rapping because I saw all these other kids starting to rap, and I thought they were trash, and I was like, I could do this. I was like, I can't be that bad. So I just started doing it, and then I found out that actually Trey started, and that's when like we started doing music together. And then I don't know whatever Trey has to say about that.
So, what artists inspired you?
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, so at first when I used to like rap. Like Brian said, I used to be into metal, and I mostly listen to metal, but I like rap. But like I like only just a few different artists, you know. Like I was really into Immortal Technique, Bone Thugs and Harmony, some of the old school like ones, you know. But I wasn't like deep into rap. Where like at that time, people like Lil B were popping off, Waka was popping off, Gucci, you know what I mean?
Right.
And like I wish I was a little bit more into it at that time because I didn't grow up a whole lot listening to that. But then, okay, when I wasn't really playing in metal bands anymore, and I kind of wasn't doing a whole lot musically. The group that came around and started rapping about some shit where I'm like, okay, damn, like these guys are popping and they're rapping about some shit that like I would like to rap about, but I didn't think big artists or artists within, you know, like did that. It was Flatbush Zombies. They were rapping about, you know, altered states of consciousness. They were rapping about, I don't want to. Flatbush Zombies is way more than that, but they were rapping about like acid and like hallucinogenic drugs. Most rappers be rapping about, you know, whipping the brick or, you know, fucking snorting a line or something, which, you know, that's cool too, but I was more into psychedelics at the time. And I'm not saying that they were the only ones doing it, but they were the ones that I got put on, and I was like, damn, fuck, you know?
So would you say that it was like the infusion of a few that inspired you to
at first I was way more of like a little bit of a conscious type rapper, like certain aspects of Flatbush or like the Underachievers or like Immortal Technique, you know, because certain conscious rappers who are still around now will be trying to rap about shit like 9/11 and stuff.
Right.
Like that's cool, but like yo, like that shit's like you don't
sound laid out.
It's like,
you got guys like Sage Francis, who I love to death, but he'll beat a fucking dead horse.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta produce things like Gucci Gang if you want to do this.
But real talk though, as an Immortal Technique fan, what was your reaction when you heard that he was staring into the eyes of his own mother?
Oh, okay.
I know you'll never forget. I don't think I'll ever forget that.
That's like, you know, a fucking classic of storytelling where it's like, you know, it's like a movie you like so much that you watch so many fucking times. Somebody brings it up and it's like, yeah, that's a badass movie, but bro, I listened to that song a million times. It still gives me chills, or like if anybody brings up Immortal Technique, I at least gotta be like, yo, you heard Dance with the Devil? Okay,
of course.
Right, cool, okay.
Yeah, we definitely play that track.
Yo, man, there are so many good Immortal Technique tracks, you know, it just sucks because, well, it doesn't suck because, you know, I still love the new era of rap, but it's a little bit more steering away from...
the conscious.
Yeah, conscious. The nice thing I think is a lot of more lyrical rappers are coming around, so it's like it's still not like conscious lyrics, but take somebody like
you got like somebody like Lil Wayne who isn't conscious by any means. But the dude's lyrical as fuck. Like the dude, like, and I fuck with. I'm a hip hop head, like any kind of hip hop feed.
I like Wayne,
but like people were like, "How do you listen to Lil Wayne? The dude's garbage." And I'm like, have you ever fucking heard what that guy says though?
Right.
Like the shit he says, the flips and the compound syllables. Right. Fuck me. Like that's my shit.
Entertaining. That's what this is. It's entertainment.
I agree. No, my only beef with Immortal Technique, and I'll shut up, is he tries to shove too many words into a bar. He'll put, you know what I mean? He'll sacrifice flow for message, and I'm not a fan of that.
I kind of do hate that, or you know, like it's kind of like, not saying it's off time, but it's like, yeah, when you're fitting too many syllables into a bar, it just, even somebody who doesn't understand music theory hears that.
They're like, huh?
It fucks them up. Yeah, they're like,
that's what I've learned. Like, whenever you think your verse is straight, like, subtract like 4 or 5 words.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it. Definitely.
Me too. Yeah, I used to be really bad about trying to say
bad.
a lot real fast. Like, take like 4 words out of that, and then it'll probably be perfect.
So, do you write all the lyrics for your guys' songs? Or do you guys all collaborate together to write them?
We usually write all our own verses separately. Like, it's crazy. We've never actually sat down and been like, hey, this song's gonna be about this. This is how many bars it's gonna be. Like, they make the beats, and like usually the layout is for the 3 of us, and yeah, we'll just, you know, write our own verses, and then we'll show each other. Like, usually it just meshes. It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty cool.
We're so on like the same level that like normally Brian produces more of the beats. I mean, I9 is over here. Sorry, I9 is over here. Produces most of the beats, and like
Genius.
it's so like it makes a feeling that when he sends it, that she's right. We don't have to get together and be like, what should this be like? We just sometimes, one of us will throw our verse into the group chat, because we have a group chat, and just be like, yo, this is what I'm writing about. And it's like, oh, that's funny. This is what I'm writing about, and it's just like we're on that same page,
on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, we work well together. That's the nice thing. It makes it fun. It's never like a headache or a hassle.
Yeah, and you create magic when it's the right way. Yeah, Nasty and I have been working together for almost 15 years. We've done the Odd Fellas. We've had group stuff that we've done together, and we've worked solo. But even when we do solo shit, we'll still sit down and chop it up. Hey, this is what I'm doing. And when you have partners in music that you can do that with, like, there's legit magic that'll happen.
Getting 3 adults together, to do things at the same time and invest time, like, all in the same wavelength, nearly impossible. So
that's why I never did the band thing. I did them in high school, and it's like 5 fucking egos. But then when you bring it into MCs, like now it's nothing but egos. Now it's nothing but frontmen. Think about that as a drummer, as a guitar player. Now you're 3 frontmen.
Yeah.
Actually working as a cohesive unit. Like, that's fucking magical.
When did your T-shirt come out, man? I just want to know. Pepperoni came out.
I
looked over, man, and
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
We
had like 13 viewers.
Yeah, okay, so he's like, I was wondering why the views were coming, man. I thought I assumed it was for the guests.
I helped a little bit with that.
Pepperoni's over there.
I
Everybody loves free tits, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Any size.
Oh my god, that'd be like
I'll be real with you. Like, it being Arizona, I love that this is what I'm known for. Because, like, when I come out to the Road Bar and it's 90 million fucking degrees, I can take my shirt off. It's just spooky. He just takes his shirt off.
No shoes, no shirt, no service. Nah, he's cool.
I still
the exception, not the rule, yeah.
Look,
I am the exception to the rule.
I'm telling y'all, today we had a new dress code, like, type of talk or whatever, public service announcement for the local rundown, and all of us was gonna wear bikinis for y'all.
Kiana definitely had her 2-piece ready.
What you should have done is been like, hey, we're all wearing bikinis. So you wear bikinis, and then we show up and you're wearing normal clothes.
We got a pool in the back.
Shout out Big Nasty, what up, bro?
Yeah, shout out Big Nasty.
Like, damn, me and Brian went bikini shopping today for nothing?
Brazilians and everything, man.
If guys ever went bikini shopping, they would finally realize how fucking expensive girl swimsuits are, man. My sister just bought them fucking $40, like, for little tiny things that
we are fortunate enough to have a female in the group, so we respect women on that level because, like, we're sometimes late to the show because she need a little extra time for the makeup, and that's
Thank you.
I'm like, you
appreciate the
get
estrogen.
eyelash glue right now.
Thank you. Hello, somebody. Appreciate the estrogen. That's all I'm saying.
The best thing about it is if we're a little bit late because of her, it's like a lot of our female fans, they're a little bit late too because they were doing the same ass thing. So.
That's right. As long as we get
Shout
there.
out to our female fans because I did not think we would have any. So
Yo, it steals mine and Brian's thunder because they all just want to fuck her.
At the end of every show, like, girls aren't like trying to go home with them. They are trying to come home with me. I'm so cool with
I know that feeling.
They're like, hey, girl, you see that girl? She's looking at me. She's like, she's not looking at you. That's her.
I'm looking at you.
It's because she's cross-eyed.
It's lit though. The people that end up becoming fans, they're so cool. They're the coolest people.
What are your like your goals for this music game that you guys are playing? What's the end game, or at least where are you guys trying to get to? What's the goal?
Next.
Like, do you want to be mainstream? Do you want to stay underground? Do you want to be hella
We'll
well known? Or do
probably
you just
never be mainstream, to be completely honest. But probably like within the next year, we'd like to go on like a few state tour. We like to go on tour. We have a lot of fans in other states. In the states that we have the most fans in, we probably like to visit.
Yeah, for sure.
We are trying to release like a bunch of visuals, a bunch of music, really close, like back to back every week, like every Friday.
We do everything ourselves too, so
yeah, everything we record, all the videos,
right.
all the effects. Like they make the beats, they mix and master the songs, they shoot the videos, edit the videos. I'm just there. No, but yeah, we do everything ourselves. Like all our video concepts is like, you know, sometimes on the fly, last minute, but everything, I don't know, it usually turns out and it's really cool, you know?
I mean, that's dope because you don't have to rely on anybody else but you know? So.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And like, you know, in the past, you know, when you put your craft in somebody else's hands, it's not taken as good of care as you would take care of it, you know, I'll just say it like that.
Right.
Nobody else is like looking at it how you are, like care about how it sounds like you do. No
So-
matter if you're paying them or not, it doesn't matter, you know, like, it's still like.
So how do you guys manage to spin all of those different plates since you guys doing everything yourself?
Honestly,
Well, she doesn't have to. They do all the work, and she gets to fuck all the bitches. I'm with it.
I'm sure she does her well. She don't just sit there and look
Living
pretty.
life.
She don't just sit there and look pretty. I'm sure she does her fair share. You know, stop trying to downplay our estrogen. That's all I'm saying. He does this.
I'm a real hater.
He's just a hater.
I'm a hater.
Who do you think they come to see? No, I'm just
Right. Hello.
I got a beef with most femcs, but again, something that you do that I respect the fuck out of is you don't try to make it like I'm a fucking gangbanger. I'm gonna kill you. Like you spit everything that I hear come out of your mouth. I believe. I'll put it to you that way.
Like that she does.
I have to buy that you are about that life.
I'm about it.
And you got all these femcs that are out there that are just like I'm gonna knock you out. Like, bitch,
bro,
if I blow in your face, you're gonna fucking fall over.
That's the cool
No, that's
thing.
what I'm saying. I feel
What
that.
started like me rapping was like I'll be honest, like I got arrested, I went to jail, that sucked. And I was in jail, like just like killing time, and then I got out, had no job and stuff, and I kind of sucked at first. Honestly, it's a good thing I met these guys. You know, they inspired the hell out of me, but. Everything that I rap about, it's like a good way for me to like release my demons because I've lived a pretty crazy ass life and you know, past tense, but as like now I can get out, I can talk about it. So, you know, pretty much everything you hear is like some kind of experience.
Sure.
You know,
and I buy it.
That's cool.
I don't hear it. I don't have to fucking skip through your shit.
Yeah, dude. I agree.
And that's hard
Rappers,
when you have a female and a group of dudes. Like Gangsta Boo's another perfect example.
Right.
I don't have to fast forward through her
in the
shit.
chat, yeah.
Like I respect the hell out of that.
And once again, I gotta.
And they'll be the first ones to tell you. I fucking hate on female rap.
I skip females too, dude. That's bad of me to say, but usually it's like.
Yes, thank you.
So that's really important to me. It's always been important to me to like try to deliver bars, be a little bit lyrical, but also like say something that's either funny or like, you know, something that's gonna piss somebody off.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Right. And like I said, once again, like I have to give you your props because, like I said, I go to a lot of these shows with Nasty, and a lot of people I see, they be fake as fuck. But when I met you, it was like, nah. Like, she came to me real, you know, she showed me, look, this is who I am. Look.
We were in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
She was so pretty, man. She was so pretty. Who the hell is she here? I need to know.
She was dope, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, look, this is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. Look, I'm going to be out here on the stage. You can come out here, you can see me, you know what I'm saying, and you tell me how you like it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try this out. And, you know, she dope. I like her.
That's kind of how we all are. We like draw a line in the sand, and we don't want people to choose, but like we're like a black and white type thing. It's like you either like us or you don't, or you and it's like that is good to me because it's like we find out who's on our side real quick. Because we get we love them, but we get a lot of haters. And a lot of people just hating on weird, random stuff.
Haters are weird.
Look, they make you famous though, baby. They make you famous.
Man.
So this guy was like commenting on everything I had, like saying I couldn't rap and I was ugly and I like all this crazy. I had Down syndrome, all this. And, like, I replied. I was like, yo, bro, what is your problem? And then like, as soon as I gave him a little
probably wants you.
He was like, actually, you know, you're like really not bad at rapping. You're actually really pretty. I was just, you know,
he just wanted to get your attention, and it worked. And it worked.
A little bit. Now he's like my biggest fan on Instagram, and I'm just like. So how much of this is like that? How much of this hate is like channeled in that?
Trying to get that attention.
Man,
I feel you.
This is what cult is. It's like if you've ever watched wrestling, it's like they have the good guys and the bad guys. The faces and the heels. And it's like the bad guy, he's a bad guy, but you love to hate him.
Right.
You love to hate him, and you love his persona, and you love that. And that's kind of like, I didn't know that's what this was going to be when we started, but it's like, honestly, we're doing what the fuck we love. We're getting to the point where it's like, we got fans, you know, supporting us. we're a little bit of money starting to roll in. It's feeling nice. It's like we're getting paid for it. And it's like the same as a wrestler. Dude will go out there and get, be the bad guy, but he still cashes the check. There has to be that.
But the bad guy still cashes the check.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is anybody who's actually interacted with us, like in person and met us, they have no issue with us. They're like, wow, they're actually really cool. It's the people who just see us online and have like some twisted perception, or they know somebody else who knows us who doesn't like one of us, or something stupid. It's really no legit hate, and it's like, we used to be like, pull up, like, let's get it. Now, like, we're past, like, looking at the haters. We're trying to focus on our fans now. Like, we used to be like, fuck a hater. Like, we'll fight anybody.
Speaking of the hills and the bad guys, we got Taco. We do shitty news.
He said he's not.
He's doing, man, this guy don't know what he's talking about. We do shitty news every week, and we're starting this. Taco, he should be on the line now. Taco, are you there? I don't know if we can hear you. Can we hear you? Okay, so he's probably talking. 1 second.
Taco, where are you?
Yeah, where you at, Taco?
Do we need headphones on to hear him?
Hello? Taco.
No,
I don't hear him.
Bixby's trying.
Hey, Taco.
He's like,
See, I hate that bitch.
Taco. Waffles.
So you hear Taco? Taco!
I feel like I hear a faint voice in the distance
Taco?
Come in here.
Well,
While we waiting for Taco,
Yeah,
just
you
to
guys
let
can-
y'all know that, y'all next show, y'all just send some tickets over and we're there.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna put y'all up on the website, you know what I'm saying? We have lovely short stack
They're all
savage
our
over
show
here.
reviews, so if you
And,
guys have a performance,
you know,
definitely.
Hey, yes.
Just let us know we in the house.
We would love to, and honestly, we will definitely have some tickets for you, because another thing is, like, we be getting on these shows and, like, we notice a lot of our fans are sometimes young, or sometimes it's like, yo, we have fucking been there too. Life gets hard as fuck sometimes, and we get so many people who are like, yo, I love you guys' music, we really want to come see you, we don't have a whole lot of money. And it's like, you know what? Fucking give us as much as you can, or if not, like, if you're really down to come, like, we got you on a ticket. And that's the thing, like, we just want our fans there. We just want people to come and have a good time with us.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
Sure.
Here we go, Taco.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, though. Anybody, please, if you even want to come and you can't make it somehow,
Hit us
work
up.
with us and we will work with you.
Hello?
Yes.
Hit us up.
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
boys,
Taco! Shit, it worked.
Shout
I
out,
have
Living.
bad cord. Throw this cord away.
Hey!
Shitty cord.
So yeah, man, we're ready for some shitty news. We got Colt in the house, or
Yo, what up?
KBLT.
KBLT Cult, what is
Vilt.
So what you got for man? What you got for us?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you got a parade, I'm here to piss on it.
Yeah.
Fucking pride parade.
So, like, here we go. For all you musicians sitting at that table right now, Best Buy is pulling CDs. They're not selling CDs anymore. Target is threatening a new deal about CDs that people only get paid once they sell CDs. So CDs are officially going to be phased out within this year.
Damn.
That
Is
is
it-
a little bit
So
shitty news,
figure out
but
how to get those streaming sales up,
But Taco, is
because
it
the streaming, get those streams up, because CDs are going out.
Damn.
is it true that they said that the CDs are going out, but vinyl is amped up now?
Okay, so there is this crazy, like, little wave for vinyl right now, but it's I would go as far as to say it's almost faddish.
But they're selling it at fucking Walmart now.
Vinyl?
Well, I
selling
mean,
vinyl.
that's
CDs
great for
or vinyl?
Walmart. I mean, Walmart
Vinyl.
sells
Yeah.
bunch of shit they probably shouldn't sell.
I was just talking about how that's kind of we're in this era where we're actually got to see the birth of CDs, and now we're actually seeing the end of it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that's
Right,
wow.
right. And
What a
I
time
mean,
to be alive.
everything is about streaming now. I mean, really. If you want to get numbers, you have to get streams.
Well, that's what our guest was just saying. We were talking about making sure everybody knows how to get a hold of you in this digital age, all that social
Right.
media.
Absolutely.
Right. The problem with that is, though, is that it's so flooded. That you know what I'm saying? That, like, you really, you wind up getting a wash of just a ton of performers in you. You know what I'm saying? It
Yes.
doesn't make it easy. You have to make sure that you're getting noticed.
That's
Or
why you
gotta
gotta
get
engage
above.
with your
You gotta
fans.
have.
You You have to engage with
You
your
know,
fans, because
that thing.
what we're talking about is only a medium, like something you give to somebody. Like, I could give you something that, you know, unless you put it in and listen to it, it ain't shit. So you gotta engage with the people for them to think, oh yeah, shit, they gave me that thing, let me put it in, let me listen to it. I'm curious about it. You gotta engage with them.
Yeah. Well, sometimes your fans engage back with you and they tell you that, you know, mean things so that you'll call them and show them attention.
Hang out with them.
Learn my lesson.
No, you know what though? I think mine was interesting as a movement because it's not compressed. Like,
yeah, the audio's great. All right, so we just lost Taco for whatever reason. Pretty shitty news. But
shitty news.
Let's go ahead and dive into some music, and then we'll come back with Colt, KVLT in house.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Woo!
Let's do this.
Shout out Jay Dollar.
I don't know what I want to play. Homegrown.
Substance abuse. Substance I'm gonna pick one song every episode to do his necro.
He's been doing it so long. I have this like CD in the car that we sing along to, and like I make him sing the song instead of necro voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. We just cut the short. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get you next week for sure. And that's probably how we'll do it. We'll just wait till the guests come in, so the guests can be a part of City News. Yeah, you're all good. Alright.
Your cousin is on.
Yeah, I see. What up, cuz?
Yeah.
April Fools.
My Thursday tradition is not coming back. What? My Thursday tradition is not coming
She wants Culver's at the end of the show. Yeah, Thursday.
Right. My Thursday tradition.
Yeah, like Tuesdays. Well, Tuesday's supposed to be movie night. Wednesdays we usually go to like a strip club. Thursdays we're here. Fridays. Yeah, Fridays, you know, well, Thursdays is Culver's after here, and then Fridays she wants to go back to the strip club. And then
every night. What the hell? We only have one tradition that every Saturday we do acid, but I think we're gonna have Wednesdays for club shit.
Exactly. Come and join. I'm telling you.
Strip club on that.
Strip club on it, yeah, that's what I'm
Hey, we went to the zoo on acid.
Hell yeah, I was so we'll always have them.
You're like, oh, they're gonna ride the animals.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we almost ended up in a harambe situation.
My friend was like, real MVP. I be keeping him from the
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go there, man. People, man. I like to go hang out with her because she says all the shit that I want to say, but I'm like,
right.
I ain't gonna
Or
get
she
it.
get to do all the things that you may want to do.
I just stand there and back her up. People,
Like,
she'll be
yeah.
wild and people look at me, I'll be like,
Yeah. I'm telling you, when we went to the Bahamas, like, we all on the bus and everybody all like sitting down and the music going, and I got drink up in me, and I'm like, fuck this is my song. Look, I get up in the middle of the bus and I'm starting to dance, and then everybody get up and start dancing. It was rough.
I'm starting moving everywhere we go.
I'm telling you.
With the liquor committee, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm an honorary member of the liquor committee. You hear that, right? I've
Liquor
always
committee come in, bitch, is gonna be showing the titty right.
Little pop a titty for a real one.
Janet Jackson, real quick.
We throw the foes up in this bitch. I never froze over that stick. Yeah, paperwork, hit the 4 yard, she pulled up in that bitch.
we have to play that.
Pulled up in that bitch. I be like, so what if he switch? That nigga hold up on that trip. I be like, so what if he switch? That nigga
Terrible taste in Pringles.
It's really good.
And I was telling us like we went and got red vines for the guests. We went and got, and then you got Pringles, and she was like totally like, I don't like red vines.
I hate those Pringles. They're nasty.
I hate those kind out of all the kind. I'm like, if it wasn't for Kiana, I wouldn't try new things, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to spend my dollar on something I don't like. I'm going to get the Doritos, the kind I like, I'm good. She'll get like the Doritos, the crazy ass flavors they have, and I'll be like, let me get one. And then I'm like, all right, I'll buy a bag of that.
British Chip said, Mom, I'm here to see you July 20th.
That's how you put on fourth, nigga. That's how you put on fourth.
Make something good. Ooh, that ain't me.
Sorry. Yo. Yeah.
No, he always told us.
Let me make
Turn the notifications on. That means you gotta put $2 in the jar.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new thing. That's gonna be our Carver's Thursday lunch.
You can't get some $2 bills and have money.
Do they even make $2 bills anymore?
You can make it.
Really?
I got a few.
Yeah, we got a nice little set.
I have one like when they first were printing them, you know, they were like, oh, this is gonna be worth money in the future. Nah, it's still worth $2 fucking.
Unless it has like this blue inscription on it. Blue or red, one of the two.
Conspiracy theories?
What?
Have you seen the $20 bill? How it has the Twin Towers on the back?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, have you seen the $2 bill where it has the owl on the back?
Yes.
You have? Have you?
You don't make me go home.
No, I got one right here. I got one right here for you.
You just keep the $2 bill on you?
Yeah, so when I store it below, I do that.
But at least he's honest.
No, I also carry it around so I can show people this.
Are you making some conspiracy theories?
You want okay, so I gotta set it up with $2 bill. Here's all the people that
I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute.
You know who else is bad? That's fucking Bad Baby. Jasmine's been bumping the shit out of her. I like
I bump the shit out of her all the time. I'm not even embarrassed. I'll roll down my windows and rap along to it. Like, I will rap with a 15-year-old.
Got bars. Like, she had some shit that made me go, did you catch what she just said, baby?
No. Crazy, right? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll never know it.
I never knew it till just now either.
Look at you, motherfucker.
I never seen the owl.
Yeah. He enlightened my
Fuck no, I ain't listen to the next tape. Bitch, no.
Sounds like you.
I know, I'm gonna say that sounds exactly like me.
Illuminati confirmed, everybody.
You better stop talking before they go calling you next.
They already been blowing us
I'm
up.
telling you, they're calling you next. I'm telling you.
Listen, we told you not to say nothing.
I'm telling you, y'all next. Y'all knowing too much right now.
I don't know that name.
Every question you ask us now, we're gonna be like,
Nope.
no. We're gonna be like, you know,
It's all circumstantial.
Thank you guys for being here, though. Seriously.
Thank you guys for the hospitality too. It's cool.
No! That's Jasmine's theme song.
Yeah, did he ever tell you that he got me a giant straw that says hater so I can sip my
It's
hater in every morning?
fucking the straw where they spell the word out. Yeah, it's one of them sippy straws.
I'm
Crazy
gonna
straw.
pass
Crazy
out
straw.
trying to get the
And it
same
says
stuff because it's so
hashtag
huge.
hater.
Like,
You like, when is it ever gonna come? I'm thirsty. For real.
I don't have the lung powers for this.
I get her the best gifts ever.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I get you the best gifts ever.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally saw Witness on.
Watch out for the grammar Nazis, bro.
I'm definitely so hard right now.
Yeah, I did it again.
You get an A minus for my class.
That's the English in her.
Green test.
My white girlfriend, y'all.
Oh, that's gotta happen.
We are. We're setting it
I
up.
know we
We're
were
setting it up.
supposed to the other day. We were
Yesterday.
so tired. I'm hella white. Like, I was never into, like, the only rap I listened to as a kid was ICP. So, like,
She's from
I just heard
Australia.
about Snoop Doggy Dogg the other day. Not that I knew who Snoop Dogg was, but I didn't know he was called Snoop Doggy Dogg. So, like, yeah.
Snoop Double Jizzle.
It's alright. I didn't know IHOP in the International House of Pancakes.
Oh my God.
For a very long time. For a very long time.
I'm telling
That's
you.
good shit.
I'm telling you.
You don't have IHOP in
I
there.
Yeah, ain't got no IHOP.
Waffle House.
They changed their name now.
So IHOP.
Yeah, I hop.
No, they didn't. They did it with
Oh, really?
because they're introducing burgers to their menu, which, like, you can't make breakfast that good. How good are you gonna make a fucking
Thank
burger?
you.
Denny's is way better.
Yeah,
Shoot,
I
anything.
believe in you.
Yeah, Denny's.
I agree with you.
Plus, they're on Uber Eats now, you know, so you can get Denny's delivered right to your house.
I'm a
Fucking
Waffle
awesome.
House guy. Waffle House over Denny's.
Did you see that Waffle House bus they have here that delivers Waffle House to the cheesesteak, tiny little restaurant inside the bus?
The fucking Texas cheesesteak and I'll play it.
I get the cheese eggs with the grits and the apple butter and you know what I'm saying. Look, I'm about to change my Thursday tradition.
What do y'all think of Hobo Johnson?
I heard about that, but
What?
I don't know nothing about
Oh, that's dope. Nasty, will you play some Hobo Johnson for me?
Like one.
Do you have scone? Peach scone.
Don't play peach scone. Oh my
Shut up,
God.
hater. It's amazing.
Like, in like,
The dude's fantastic. You know, they told us 2
I
hours.
love it. I love the movie on music.
It's super weird shit. I love it. I love it.
I thought it was a meme.
Yeah, every goddamn
I
time.
thought it was a meme. I kept seeing people being like,
This is Hobo Johnson.
She's just trying to make it big, and I just want to be up there. I just want to make my mom proud. I just want to make her proud, and I'm gonna be great. I'll be really nice. I'll be easy to work with. It's gonna be so great. You're really gonna like me and make a bunch of money off me or whatever, and then just drop me eventually. Why did the chick cross the road to slap the dick up at your mouth? Let's go. What's the deal with young chickens? I want an older chicken that knows that grown business. You know, I'm narcissistic, look at me. I'm an artist, DBT. Couldn't help the fact I'm starving for that MTV. And a deal for the 360, one of that. But if you're pretty shitty, I'd be sitting pretty where I'm at. Pay my rent, and I'll sell you my soul. If you could please just trade it for a French bread, bro. I'm fucking starving, look at me. Now your labels, can't you see? I'm the one that fucking bleeds tears and sweats every day of the week. Now look at me. I won't write you a fucking pop song, but I'll write you an analytical thesis about your mom and why she's a great woman. Look at me. I want it more than anything else that I could ever fucking be. Look at me. Now look at me. I can kind of play piano, but not really. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm alright. Right? Your labels, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm alright.
it started out goofy, but it got real deep for a second.
Yeah, he gets hella deep, but he goofs off. Like, look up Peach Scone. Just later on, watch the Tiny Desk, the NPR Tiny Desk performance.
I'm gonna have to check it out now because I've seen a bunch of shit out there about him like on social media, but I never actually listened to it. I knew he did music, I didn't know it was like that though.
It's dope.
But it's okay if you don't like him, like there's 25 million other people that are obsessed with him. I honestly like can't stand Hobo Johnson. I got him tickets for his birthday, and like I'm just hoping his live performance does something for me. Because every time I listen to him, I'm just like I don't get it.
And I kind of want to go on her plate. I'm just saying.
I want to be entertained. I mean,
Right, if I want to listen to music, go buy your CD. If I'm seeing you live, entertain me.
Oh well, you're about to lose your chance.
just in general, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's so specific sometimes, like, you know, music it doesn't have to be like so serious. Like by the book, the music. Like if you're there to be entertained and you're entertained by it, it's fucking marketable. And
This speaks to you. Music speaks to everybody in a different way, you know?
Yep. That's the beauty of it. That's what makes us snake oil sales.
So crazy.
Right?
People
bro,
are like, yo,
we
that's
have
so
this shit
cute.
in
I'm
my
like,
work.
what?
We call it snake oil because it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's fun. Snake oil. Because we spit what we feel. Nobody felt what we felt when we wrote those words, but they hear it. They go, oh, I know how that feels. That's snake oil.
Music isn't smart, I get it. You think I'm depressed and I'm dark, I get it. You think it sucks, you hate the beats. Now let me listen to it in peace.
Alright.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Who
that
is
was Mac Lethal, man.
I was about to
that
say.
track was called Turn It Into My Father, so y'all
Okay.
just got like a verse if y'all want to check them out. Do
I'ma
that on
definitely
YouTube.
check that out.
On the YouTunes.
On the YouTube.
Alright, so we got like less than 2 minutes. We got about a minute.
Damn.
Anybody want to say anything before we send off?
Yeah, you guys got any shout outs?
.coms or anything? Social media, where
We
you get
want to
your
shout out our homie Noise.
Noise.
We want to shout out all of our fucking fans and anybody who fucking rocks with us. We also want to shout out all of our fucking haters. We want to hear from you guys too, and we know that you guys will one day be fans. We love you. We're all about energy, and it's like we don't. Honestly, I don't care what energy it is. It's because it's like once you get it, it doesn't matter what type of energy.
Turn it into the energy you want.
What you turn it into. So everybody fucking live by that. We fucking love you. Join the cult. Drink the punch.
Oh
You know what I
shit!
mean?
Drink the punch. R.I.P. X, R.I.P. Pete.
Long live
That's what's up.
Long live X.
I love you, mama.
Alright, y'all. Well, that's
Rock and be
it.
rolling.
We sending off. That's another Thuggalo Thursdays.
Shout out to Loco Thursday. Shout out That Nasty. Shout out everybody in this fucking.
Shout out Kevin, shout out Cody, shout out Kurt, shout out Xavier. I don't give a fuck. You know who you are.
Shout out to my mama. I'm famous.
My number one fan. I'm like,
Yeah.
My mom can be heartbroken. I didn't shout her out.
I was a little bit nervous at first.
Give me your summer. Give me your city summer. I want to know what she's saying though.
I want to know too.
I'm try to
Nothing to do with
translate
the
it
logo
from
right now.
Nothing to do with the logo.
But it sounds good
It
though.
sounds good. That's
Thank
right.
you
Is
guys.
this one of your
We'll be out
guys'
there in a
orange
minute.
juices?
See y'all next week. Jason Strong J should be back.
Thank you.
Hey, Short Stack Savage, will you kill that live feed?
I can't see it.
Alright, my bad. We were just ending the show, so I was still on air. Hey, you all good. You all good. I'm calling right now.
How do I get this off of here?
The top piece? Nope. Let Joe or Kiana.
No, you got it. You got it. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Already on party. People let me hear some noise.
Oh, now I'm just flipping it around everywhere. How do
Right here. Alright, can you do me a favor? Get the process started?
Yeah.
And I got a pastry scoop.
There's somebody in the bathroom.
Oh, God, I'm gonna run outside. Hey, I'm ready for the test.
Yeah, just bring it over here.
I can't see the stop button.
Did you get your paper from last week as well? I told him the whole story.
No, I don't know. Hold on.
Push record just to.
Yeah.